Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes,
We are here.
sir. Beep, 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 beep,
Y'all know what
beep,
it is. You know what
Welcome
it
back,
is.
Jack.
We back, y'all. We back. We back.
Act like
Vibes
we never left.
Yes,
and
sir.
conversations.
Yes, sir.
What up?
Welcome to another
Man.
episode of Vibes and Convo, y'all. And we are y'all hosts. Mr. On Key right there. You see him? You see him?
hmm
Mr. Kirk Quinn, Mr. Get It In times 10. If you want to win, you feel me? And I'm your friendly partner, sequel 2297 in this thing. Y'all feel me? And this week, like always, we got something special for y'all.
We got something special lined up for y'all, man.
Right.
Well, before we get started, as you can see, what's going on up top. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna dive into some album activities from my man Tank. Man,
Yeah.
Tank.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Mr. R&B Bibleist.
Yay. R&B Money himself.
Yes, sir.
Um
I should have had Lil Wayne do the Young Money melodic.
That, that,
R&B moolah, baby.
that would have
That's
been
it. That
fire
would've
too.
been dope.
Get that drop.
I
That
like
would have been
I like how Quinn caught the note.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, before we get started, what's up with everybody, man? What's how you gentlemen's how did your week go? You know what I'm saying? What
Hey,
did you get into? Or what did you
Ble-
not get into?
Blessed and highly favored. I didn't get in no trouble, but I got
in
plenty
the
of
Lord. Beautiful. Good. I'm glad you got your rest, your beauty rest, Timbo Slice,
yeah, Lord
aka
knows I be needing
man. Look,
it.
Oh, we all be needing that one.
Hell
heck
yeah.
Boy.
yeah. And I'm pushing right now. It's still Love Noir. It's still Soul Movement season right now. If y'all don't know,
Already.
get involved. You heard?
Already.
We've been pushing some good work in the background. So make
Yes,
sure
sir.
you follow and check it out. You dig? That's it. For
Yeah.
those that know, they know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me
Kurt,
see.
man, you don't shortchange yourself late at all, my man. It ain't just love
Let me
noir, dog.
see.
It's still the
This
recipe. It's still doggone
Yeah.
far away. It's still
Oh
this
yeah.
everything.
week.
Everything you got. It's still all that. All that.
Yeah. We got some stuff
Let me think. This week,
in these streets.
Yes, sir. Y'all
you
better
know,
get familiar with Kurt Quinn. I'm telling y'all.
it's still a special day out here.
Still a special day.
Pushing. You know, if you ain't seen the new video, go look at it now. Special day
IBU.
featuring Philly Phil. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Fire.
Got the new song IBU out as well.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to go up,
Check
y'all.
that out. Check that out. And it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Down this way, you know, the Padres got a victory, a playoff victory.
Ah,
So
Yeah.
folks in the city don't know how to act. They was in the street acting a fool
Off a playoff victory?
of a playoff victory,
Let's
man.
go, Dago.
that's Dago for you, though.
People hopping out the car and champagne bottles like
Like they won the pennant already.
crazy. Padre flags all over the place.
Like
Yep.
that.
Talking about beat LA.
Yep.
Mm,
I can't hate though. Cleveland kind of like that right now too, man. They kind
it's
of doing that
crazy.
right now too. So
It's
it is
crazy.
what it is.
That's what's been going on this way. Yeah, it is R&B. You know, R&B money. My man Tank up here. You know what I'm saying? And it's Soul Woman season. You know.
That's true.
Um, let's do this. So
The moment we've
for
all
those
been
for
waiting
those
for.
that's been here and those that haven't, you know, right over here at Vibes and Convo, we set up a few steps, right? That we want you to follow. You know what I'm saying?
Here
So we
we
need
go.
we got 3 steps. First step.
Relax.
I'm chilling.
Relax.
I'm chilling.
Step.
I
Chill.
did.
Chill.
Oh man.
All right.
These dudes, man. So
Hey, for
yes,
all our regular viewers, y'all know what it is. Go
y'all
ahead.
know what this is. Step 1. Find your place of comfort.
Mm-hmm.
That can be, you know, in your home, in your car, you know, couch, bed, you know, you can slide that footrest up. You know what I'm saying? When you're on the couch, slide that footrest up, you know. game chair for the gamers. Folks like to sit down in the game chair. Whatever you need to sit and find your place of comfort, that's where we need you to be, man. We need you to be there. That's the first step right there. Step number 2
Tell them.
is get you a good set of headphones. Get a good set of headphones, man, because we want you to hear all the dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Direct with good direct sound. You know what I'm saying? So you can follow us step by step because we do a lot of things here at Vibes and Convo that requires your ears to be able to hear at a high quality, you know? So get you a good set of headphones. Step number 3. Oh, is get you your favorite beverage of choice. Covering the label, I'm covering the label. What I have here is bottled water. You know what I'm saying? Kirk Quinn got the whole he got the whole shebang.
Yeah,
Kirk Quinn ain't
man.
going thirsty over there, man.
Hydration is about this situation. It's a hydration situation.
Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, man. Get you your favorite beverage. Combination of these 3 steps, man, you be set up. You be set up for these episodes, man. We want to make sure we set the tone the right way. Right? Whoo, but here we go. Here we go. The General, Tank, Mr. R&B Money, Mr. R&B Money Podcast, Mr. Super Duper Songwriter Producer Extraordinaire, announced more than a few months ago that he
Yeah.
was dropping his last
Wait,
album.
wait, 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 wait.
What's that? What's
Before you
that?
say that,
What's that?
my man was going deaf when he did this
Right,
project.
right, right. It's crazy. So, he
Sorry.
announced that this was going to be his last album, right?
Right.
And he titled it R&B Money, which is also the name of his label, right?
Mm.
So here we are, man. This album is out for those that don't know, you know. Um
And if you don't
and
know, you're living under a rock as far as
yeah,
R&B goes. Goddamn.
and we about to dive all the way into it. About to dive all the way into it, you know what I'm saying? This album has how many songs? Songs we looking at?
32. No, I'm just kidding. One, two,
18 songs. If we want to count one that may be an interlude, but
Eh,
18 tracks.
big, big body project for sure.
Big body.
For
Big
sure.
body.
A lot
And
of music.
what's crazy is that they say a lot of people don't drop albums with a lot of songs on it, but I've been seeing albums with a lot of songs on it.
Yep.
So this is one of them for sure. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Um, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Um,
Let's
Tank R&B
go.
Money album. This is the album review, y'all. It's the album review. We're gonna break it all the way down.
Yes,
Let's start
sir.
with the first song,
R&B money.
R&B Money.
Yes, sir.
Who wants to start this off?
Let's kick it off. Like, okay, let's kick it off. So first song, right? In our listening pleasure, we've been checking out this R&B Money joint, and and usually, depending on what school of albums you come from, either albums start off hot, like like old Ludacris albums always had that one big song in the beginning, you know what I mean, and then it kind of the energy changed from there, or you got the build-ups. I think Tank he did it where he wanted to slide in there real smooth, You know what I mean? Almost like, hey, this is my jingle for my company. This is my commercial. This is R&B money.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the name of the album, but it
Yeah.
really is a lot more than that. And
Yeah.
when I
Mm.
heard that R&B money, that first record, it just made me think of, oh, this is a commercial for everything he's doing after music.
Facts.
Mm.
Fact. I
That's
love that
interesting.
take, Kurt. You hit that
Yeah,
right
that's
on. I was
crazy.
thinking
Dang.
that, but I didn't know how to
All right.
articulate that. You got that one. That's on
Dang
point
it.
right there.
Dang it.
That's the best way to describe that intro. I can't think of a better way to put that. I can't.
Mm.
Right. It was a jingle.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
jingle.
It
Straight
Yeah.
up.
wasn't super what he super tank like what he could have done or what he's done in the past as far as intros go.
Right.
Right.
At the same, but it was still effective also
Right.
Right.
in that way.
But it also, I will say this too, not to take too much time off of it. It set a kind of mellow, melodic tone. He kind of wanted to let you know he was in his I'm sexy R&B singing nigga bag. You heard me? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Got
I
You
agree.
know, pause.
I
How
agree.
about that? Like I don't feel comfortable saying.
got
It was hard to get out, huh?
you.
The R&B money interlude. I'm gonna call it an interlude, right?
Yeah.
Because listening, me being a Tank fan, right, and listening to the albums, these are, you
Mhm.
know, he's known for jumping off his album with interludes, right? So
Right.
when I heard this, when it first started, I realized right then, I said, this is an interlude. Just the way when
Oh
you
yeah.
start off with the singing
Oh yeah.
right off the back, that's how
Uh-huh.
you know, right?
Yeah.
So
Keeping the keeping the Jodeci approach
yeah,
alive.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Just like all the Tank's opening interludes, man, you could tell right off the back that he was on a mission to show his vocalism.
Yeah.
That's what he do in these interludes. Like he just
Yeah.
slicing. He get right to it though, right to
Yeah,
it.
you do.
The
Yeah.
vocal showcase time.
Vocal showcase. You know what I'm saying? The lead guitar is a killer.
Definitely.
Um, I like it's a short song, so it's not much to say. But I want to say that I wish it was a full song.
Yeah.
I wish it was a full
Yeah.
song. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel you on that
Good,
one.
good start of the album. Good start.
Mhm. Yeah. What Kurt and
Yeah.
on Key said.
Right,
Straight
right,
up. What Kurt
right.
and on Key said. I ain't got like I'll just be reiterating what they just said. Like that they really wrapped up what this album starts off as, like wholeheartedly. Like I can't even add to that. For real, for real. Thank
Right.
you. Okay. I'm scrap that note. Next
Right.
song. Next song, please.
Hey, when you dance,
Nah. Hey, nah. I really mess with it.
I'll start this one off.
Go ahead.
I felt this song was lyrically really creative. He said lyrics like, "When you dance,
Uh-huh.
ain't nothing
Effing with you.
effing with you. It's the medicine that get us through anything."
Hey, yep.
You talking like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I look at it like, he got the cool guy mentality,
Mm-hmm.
but still got heartfelt. It's still heartfelt at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's both on this song. Like he's giving you 50-50, right?
Definitely.
Um cold song, man. Definitely one of my favorites on the
Yeah.
project for
Yep.
sure.
Got you.
It's go ahead. You up, Timbo?
Got you. It, in my opinion, is in addition to that, it's definitely full on unorthodox R&B on display, vocal wise.
Mm,
Vocal wise, like you don't hear a lot of people who are singers or quote unquote real singers even playing with those dynamics the way he is throughout this whole song. This entire song. Like you might hear parts of it on different songs over there, but to do an entire song like this over there, I thought was masterful. I thought was definitely him flexing on everybody. Like y'all can't do this like I do. I can do what y'all do, but y'all can't do what I do. I felt like it was
Mm.
one of those, and he put it on full display. And also, he was paying homage to his wife, who, when they met, she was a dancer.
Mm.
She was a dancer. So
That's a
I
hot
already,
take.
so I already know, like this song. I'm pretty sure this was dedicated to his wife, which we already know in hindsight. This whole album was, for the most part, about his
Mm.
wife. So
That's dope. I'm glad to hear that because I wouldn't have caught that angle. I'm glad you said that. To me, I thought it was clever. It was a he. I'm gonna do a club song, a strip club song, to be
that part,
clear.
that part,
To be clear.
yes, sir.
But it's like, and again, to me, it was super cool guy, shades on at night, leather jacket in the summer. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's some of them things that it look good. Sometimes it don't make sense. you
But it
know,
feel right in the moment, right?
but it felt right.
Right.
And it's
Mhm.
swag. He was
Mhm.
swaggy. It was a cool,
Oh yeah.
cool little arm when you dance.
Mhm.
Club idea R&B delivery.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that phrase.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
When you dance, man.
When you dance, ain't
Mm.
nothing with you.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
Home. Um. All right. So
Let me start this one off.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Mine's real short. Let's start this one off. For now, you have to be a real Tank fan to get what I'm about to say. And it's not gonna sound good initially, but if you're a real Tank fan, you understand where I'm coming from.
Right.
Home album filler. That's all it was. Not to take anything away from what Tank does or what the song is. It's still a dope song, but let's keep it a buck. This is definitely an album filler.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like Tank doesn't even put out this caliber of music on the regular. Like this was just it was probably a song he wrote for somebody that didn't get picked up. Or I'll just throw this on in. This will
Right.
still go. I still believe in this song. This will go. It ain't gonna take
Right.
away from the overall project. So
All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna go next then on this one. Um to me, Home was a technical song.
Mm.
Okay.
So, you
Break it
know,
down. Break it down.
because of the place he's singing in his upper register, his upper falsetto, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? And and the
Which
lyrics
he's
is
definitely known for.
yeah. He,
Mhm.
he he like giving you a little vocal texture. He said, "Let me show y'all another vocal side." Now the
Yeah.
song itself again is oh this is it's
Yeah.
great, it's great, but I didn't replay it. I heard it, grabbed it, went
Yeah.
on to the next song, I let it
Moved
go.
on.
Yeah. It's
Like,
Right.
what if you're listening real hard, you'll easily skip it. But if
but
it does, but if you're just letting the album play, you won't necessarily like go out of your way to go skip to the next.
but I will say this: every good music has a good setting, like it's the soundtracks of our lives, right? So some making life to,
Yeah,
to home. Home is
yeah,
a make life song.
yeah.
I never heard it like that. Make
Or
a
it's a
life
good
song.
travel song when you're traveling. If you're on the road traveling, open highway,
Eh,
this would be a
yeah,
decent
Mm.
song for that. Or if you
yeah.
catching a plane somewhere, you know what I'm saying, or coming home off a trip or something, this would be a good fit.
Okay. He's like, it's elevated elevator music, is what you're
That
saying.
Right. Right.
there you go.
Right.
He said, yeah, in a car, driving from the airport.
that part, that part, this life.
But this one, anyway, go ahead.
Man.
I'm done. That's it.
Mhm.
Let's see. Home. Um. It has a cool, um, soothing groove. you know, he always has like one or two of these, you know what I'm saying, on his album where
Hmm.
he sings at that high register, like uh
Hmm.
Kurt was saying.
Show off
Um that falsetto, false tone. Um
because Tank like to show off.
I mean, overall, it's just like it is what Timbo said. I feel like it is like more of an album filler. Um, it's hard with him because in comparisons to other songs where he's doing that register, the songs are just better. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So, you know,
and the
um,
delivery is
the
way.
delivery is better. It's just overall better. He delivers at a high level a lot. So when he gives you something that's mid level, it's really that.
Yeah,
It's like
yep,
mid level, you know.
yeah,
And this song falls in that category.
yep.
Um, you know,
Home,
overall not my favorite, but you know,
but we still
it's
appreciate
cool
you,
on the
Tank.
album.
No shade, no
It's
shade.
cool
We
on the
still
album.
appreciate you, Tank.
It's cool on the album for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
So next song.
Mm.
I think it's fitting that I start this one off,
Go right ahead, brother. Please
given
do.
my roots. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Na 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 na. Ain't no, say, ain't no limit. Master with the P wants
yeah,
how many?
yep.
I mean, it's clever,
Yeah, it is.
right? So
Yeah.
okay, so there's a lot about this song I like specifically. I like the Master P references. I like that type of stuff.
Yep,
Pay homage to the city. I
yep,
like that. You
yep.
dig? Um, I mean, and I love Alex Isley. You know, there's a lot. There's a lot to like about this song.
Hold on, hold
If
on, hold on. I'm sorry, Kurt. You gotta say her name one more time. Say it one more time.
Alex Isley, ah,
God.
you got to do all the syllables.
Yeah, man. If you
Alex
guys have been
Isley.
viewing our show, y'all hear that name quite a bit.
Yeah, we like her a lot. Apparently, Tank likes her too. So good deal. Overall, very strong record. And in a vacuum, I like the record a lot more. But I think because of the placement of the record on the album, it's almost like um, it's like when you're watching a movie, right? A movie has beats. Like certain parts of the movie, it's gonna go low, it's gonna go
Yeah,
into high. Like you could kind of follow the energy of a movie or something, right? I feel
Hmm.
like for this one,
they
the
probably hit that pinnacle too quick
yeah,
because
it's
of
like
place.
I would rather have had a build up to this record or
Yeah,
something else coming before I heard it because I feel like
Yeah.
it's
yeah.
because it's starting to feel like
They shot
too
their load too quick.
the energies of all the records have been kind of super here, right?
Hmm.
So
Mhm.
ain't no heartbeat. It's just flatlining on me on the slick.
Yeah, I feel you.
So that's that's my take. I like the record, but I'm starting to not like the sequencing of the songs.
Yeah,
Honestly, at that point,
yeah. Hmm. Right on the nail, buddy. Right on the nail.
Um, No Limit.
Uh,
Lyrically, this song started off with that new agey
yeah.
staccato style that I like to call it, right?
Uh,
Um, and then guess what happened? Alex Isley showed up for one verse, and she gave the song an interesting balance and style, man. Um, I feel like it added a lot to the song. You know what I'm saying? Because Tank had the laid back new agey staccato style. He was sitting in the
mhm,
cut of the song. And then
mhm,
Alex Isley came and said, I'm gonna give you that cadence,
mhm.
but I'm
I'm gonna
gonna
show you how it
color it.
should have went.
I'm gonna cut I'm gonna color it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
um, you know, it made the record interesting to me because of the balance.
mhm.
so I will say this, kid, just to jump in here.
Go ahead.
Tank style is staccato, bop bop bop, very choppy,
Right.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then when she jumps on there, from a musical science standpoint, she turned the song more legato, more smooth, where the
Yeah.
notes
Right.
connect and they're not marching, they start swinging.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
She was coloring everything. He was
Come on. Come on.
he was mapping, he was channeling
Mhm.
that other style. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because, you
Mhm.
know, you know, Tank is that too. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He's what Alex Isley is too, right? But
Definitely.
he he now has a switch.
Oh
He
yeah.
knows how to turn the switch all the way on and off. And on this song, he chose the off switch to get to that other style, you
Yeah.
know. So when Alex Isley came in, she said, "Up, my switch is on."
Balance
Mhm.
though, good
That's
balance
the way
Yeah.
to describe it. So that's what
Definitely.
made it dope to me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we got two different worlds
Oh.
on one song.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Dope.
sir. Just to piggy up back off my brother Keith, that interesting point about he has a switch. I'll take it a step further to be more accurate. He doesn't just have a switch, he has a dial also.
Mm,
Like he gives you levels.
slow turn.
Definitely. Like you could definitely tell it was intentional for him to like not try to overplay the feature, but to more so try to compliment her as much as she was complimenting him.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? And at the same time to make the song feel a certain way. It wasn't
mm,
so much about doing what we all know what he's capable of doing on something like that. It was more so about giving her the stage, which was rightfully deserved. And I'm
right.
gonna say what you two are scared to say. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna stand on here and I'm gonna say it. This is exclusive on Vibes with
What you
Convo.
gonna say? What you gonna
Alex
say?
Isley, body tank on his own song. I said,
No.
I said it. I said it.
Oh,
I said what I said.
Golly.
She bodied
sheesh.
Tank on his own song.
You think
I know
so?
this ain't
He
hip
gave
hop.
it.
I know this ain't rap, but let's keep it a book. It was a completely different song when Alex Isley dropped on that bad boy.
I felt
She,
like he highlighted her. He gave her the alley oop.
yeah, of course, and I'm sure that was intentional too. But for what it is, though, she still bodied
Who verse you like better,
his
Alex
own
Isley?
song.
I know. Me
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Is that part?
Tank wrote that verse too.
Yeah, I'm sure
And
he did, but
and
he
there
definitely
lies
didn't
the
sing it.
magic.
She sung it.
Right. Right.
Like she sung it. I feel like they need to do a remix of that.
Same duo?
Same duo. I feel like they need to do a remix, almost like Wanye and Brandy's when they did Broken Hearted. This could
Ooh.
be their Broken Hearted.
Ooh. There you go.
I'm
There you
just
go.
saying. R&B money. If y'all watching, Tank, if you watching, hey man, hey, you know we love you
He
through and through, bro. Like you can't do no wrong in our opinion with
Timo just want his
we
20%.
keep it real. Come on, man. We know who you are.
He want his
We know what you
20%.
do, bro.
Look, look,
It's like
look.
no shame, man. We just taking out, man, like we do everybody else.
Hey man, forget
Right.
all that, man. Let's
Oh my god! But yeah, but let's keep it going. I'll be all day on this one. This is definitely one of my top go tos on the album for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Slow.
Ah,
Featuring Jay Valentine.
talk about
Hmm.
it.
This
It's
song is what I like to
everywhere.
call that R&B one-on-one.
Period. Point blank.
But it's the R&B one-on-one love making slow vibe, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, Jay Valentine and Tank sound excellent together. Um, it was cool to hear the chemistry between these two.
Yep.
Um, I wouldn't mind hearing a Jay Valentine and Tank full album.
Oh, facts. Big
After
fact.
hearing this song, I said, okay, I hear what I hear the chemistry on the song. So it makes me curious to hear a project with the chemistry they had on this song. Like the same setups, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to
Hell, they could
hear
be a group, just them two.
very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one all the way, bro. Like, yeah, I would purchase that. I would definitely be on deck for that all day long. I would buy tickets to see that.
You know who Jay Valentine kind of sound like on that record though?
Who
Who?
that?
Kind of sound like Slim from 112.
He kind
Listening,
of
a
got the little.
A little bit,
I know what you're talking about.
a little bit.
hold your
Like,
back, show
Sometimes
your
when he end the
back.
note, he'll end it with
yeah,
the yodel at the end.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
he got a little
In
bit of
my
it.
opinion, it's like a mesh between them and Sean Stockman. Like it's almost like a good marriage
yeah,
between the two,
definitely.
not just in tone but delivery. Like,
This
Yeah,
is like he said. I call this R&B creation music. This is you know what I'm saying.
oh yeah, definitely. Because you're
This
gonna
is
create babies are being made
this is
as we speak
creationist.
to the, and this is the soundtrack for it.
Yeah, man. When I but the lyrics are very very very. I think the lyrics are a little cheap.
mm.
I hate it. I hate the fact that I sound like a hater just because I'm old school. Y'all gotta understand, y'all. I'm just old school.
We
Don't
feel
hate.
you. I feel you though.
Nah, because everybody out there gonna be like, carry the prove. Woo, woo, woo. I might be. All right. Don't
You
judge
got
me,
to get with
son.
the times.
Yeah, because I know traditionally
I
we
know
used to
he
be a
ain't that. I know
lot
he
more
ain't.
strategic and a lot more clever.
It just
Even though we
to
were still saying the same stuff they saying now, but we were still a little more tasteful and classy about it.
yeah. I just hear when I hear the hold on. Is it loud in my background? Did I just hear a bunch of noise? Okay, cool.
Nah, we gonna
Okay,
pretend it.
anyway. Anytime I hear effing you slow in a record, I
Yeah,
automatically think rap.
yeah,
I can't, even though that's what R&B is about. Ain't nobody doing slowly than R&B guys. Okay, tell you one thing. But to hear somebody say it, I feel like I come from a different era. It's like
yeah,
we'd insinuate it, we'd play
Yeah,
it up, we'd make it sound like something else creative
yeah.
while we're creating.
and you know what's crazy? To 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 hang on to what you were saying right there. Um, you're right because just by using that word that way, it limits the song um from being able to spread.
I just think
Yeah.
R&B
Like,
has become more vulgar. Like
right,
certain stuff is
Oh
just
yeah,
it's just more vulgar, and we cool with it, and that's whatever. That's you know what I
right,
mean. But I'm not a super like into super vulgar
I
R&B
feel
music.
you. I feel you.
yeah,
But we do recognize it's just a sign of the times. Like that's at the end of the day, it's R&B money, and that's what's selling right now. So
right,
I get it.
right. Yep.
Next song, next song, next
What do you
song.
feel about slow?
How I feel about slow? Love the vocalism of it. Love the feel of it. But just like Kurt said, it ain't something I could play everywhere all the time unless it's edited. But the song is still so masterfully R&B or whatever. Like it's so easy to overlook that if you a traditionalist like I am, or like we are,
101,
I say, it's definitely R&B 101 at its core.
101.
But at the end of the day, I'm glad they dropped it when they did because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people who are being championed as R&B artists that could never do that. And
Mm,
further than that, even if they could pretend to pull it off on a track, they could never do it live. And
mm.
we both know these
Right.
two guys, they can do that live.
Heck yeah. Shout
Ain't
out to
no
Tank
kidding.
bringing Jay Valentine back. That was
Hell
dope.
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey
I,
Valentine,
yeah,
we looking forward to your future releases, but yeah, y'all should definitely like form a duo or at least put out a project together.
yeah.
For
yeah.
real.
I'm pretty sure Tank gonna be on Jay Valentine's album.
Oh no
You already
doubt.
know.
Come
You already
on,
know. We're
man.
gonna hear it again.
You know Tank gonna be all up and through
Hear it
that.
again.
He might EP that whole thing anyway. He just might.
Can't wait.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go. Here we
It's
go.
another one.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Getting in his
Featuring Vito.
R. Kelly bag right here, boy.
Mm.
This is am I starting this one off? Can
Go
I get
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
let me get some. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Morning featuring Vito. Hey, this is definitely one of those. Hey, this is definitely one of those. This the let out song when the club is over. This is definitely the morning after leaving the hotel. You done, or the night before. This is one of those. Like this is definitely like yeah, great vibe song. Uh, great efforts by Vito, who I'll admit is really starting to grow on me. I'm already familiar with him and who he does, what he does. He works with a lot of the same artists that I'm big fans of. Anyway, so he solidified in that realm or whatever. I thought this was a good alley oop also from Tank, having him
Mhm.
feature on here, whatever. Very well done. Um, has definitely elements of what you hear a lot today. Those cadences or whatever that might not be traditional, but definitely the feel of it, the song overall is definitely traditional in that way or whatever.
Yeah,
It felt good, definitely felt good.
yeah.
I also will further what Kurt said earlier on the past song. I think that applies to this one as well. The placement of it,
Mm.
of the whole album, like this is something like I would have definitely wanted to more so hear at the end of the album. And if you hear the song, you'll understand why I say that. For all you listeners out there that aren't privy yet.
Right.
Yeah. But still like this is like my number, but I'll be honest, it's like my number two on the whole album.
Ah,
Mm.
After
strong.
that, and then it's this one. That's that thing. Like I already got a playlist of this album in my head. Like when I listen to it myself, like but ultimately I end up jamming the whole thing in one capacity or another. Like it is what it
uh,
is.
this the first song on the album that had like notable harmonies on the hook.
Facts. Good catch.
It's the yeah. So if you and to for me, a lot of energy to it because everything else was kind of mellow, fellow, hello.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
get to this and it start bopping a little bit. I had a
Yeah.
little in the morning.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. I mean, and it's new agey for sure, for sure.
Oh
But
yeah.
again,
Yeah.
it's still like, what's my
It still
man
feel like
name?
something Jodeci would have did though.
Vito.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like I like that. I
Yeah.
love to see uh Big Uncle Big Tank pulling up the young ones. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's
Keeping it
dope.
alive.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. It's a little boppy, you know. And it gives us harmonies. You know,
Yes.
that's what I come here for.
Already.
Hey. So yeah, it's definitely one of the standout songs for me. From the production to the lyrics
Hmm.
to the the song arrangements.
Hmm.
Um, I remember on my first listen of the album, um, this song was the first one I remembered.
Yeah.
Like when I heard the album, like for the first time, when
Yeah.
you listening to the album the first time, and then when it stopped playing, you like
There's certain songs that
that
stand out.
melodic of
Yeah,
this
that still
song
stick
was in
with
my
you.
head.
Yeah.
When you
You're right.
wake up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Morning.
It was just there.
Yeah.
Um, Man, great
Yeah.
job by Tank and Vito, man.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, I wouldn't mind this being a single. I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't mind this being a single. Seeing
Mm-hmm.
the visual to this
With
and
a
everything.
video. Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need Tank to keep pushing this album. Like you ain't finna walk away and not give us the full
Yeah,
push.
you
Like,
gotta keep
come on.
going. Yeah,
You
I want
can't
him
you
to keep
gotta yeah.
going.
I need to
I
see
want him to keep
visuals
going.
on deck. You just proposed on your R&B Money podcast, which I'm a fan of also, with JoJo that y'all gonna go ahead and shoot a video to one of y'all songs that y'all had on one of your past projects. So y'all need to go ahead and shoot a video.
Oh,
Like you already proposed that. Like you need to do the same with your album also. Go out if you're gonna go out, go all out.
right.
Don't just drop the album on us and walk away. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
don't even get me started on that song they got together. Tank and
That's not
JoJo. That was
fair.
crazy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Ah,
Can't
this
let it
is.
show.
Do we even need to? Like, do we
Look,
need to?
yeah, we need to. Yeah, we need to. I got some things to say.
Well, gone
I'm
keep
gonna say
getting
this is the
sweet.
most heartfelt song on the album.
Definitely.
Y'all agree to that?
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Um,
No doubt.
he, you know,
Unequivocally.
He took us back by putting in the Maxwell riff and
Yeah.
arrangements,
Of course, of course.
stuff we know. You know what I'm saying? Um, he
He-
this is Tank. Like this song is like this is what we know. This type of song is what got him to
yeah,
where he is now, right?
yes,
So this was him right in his comfort zone.
Right.
yes.
Um, it it just sounds so organic and natural, like you know what I
Mhm,
mean. Um, I see why it was a single.
mhm,
He, I'm pretty sure they knew that too. They knew like
mhm,
this is my move right here. You know what I
mhm, yeah.
mean?
And it
So,
still goes. This has been a single for well over what, almost 2 years now.
yep,
Yeah, and it's still good. Like every time I hear it, like it's yeah, yeah. That's what we
yep,
love.
This song, again, there's certain formulas, right? When you're trying to bake a freaking cake, you gotta crack a few eggs. You dig? When you're trying to make a dang hit, typically, shout out to Diddy, you pull a freaking song, a sample of a, something that's familiar.
Yeah,
That's he's
right,
and when he grabbed this, first of all, let's be honest. There's always a danger of messing up something that you already like.
factual.
How you put just enough salt and pepper in it. The moment you put a little bit more salt, then you'd ruined.
Yeah,
That's not the case here with Tank. Tank
no,
actually seasoned this thing up very well.
yeah.
And
Using that good old Creole seasoning at that. You know,
yeah,
best
you
shit. That's
know,
the best stuff.
right,
and you know, like he said, this wasn't him trying anything.
Mm-mm.
This was actually his default. This is Tank's default move right
Oh
here.
yeah. When
That's why
nothing
it
else
feels so
works.
good.
Yeah,
For real.
yeah.
hmm
Like, so we know he could sing a lot of people's songs better than them, and you know what I'm saying. He one of them kind of vocalists, so it's almost like a cheat code. But
right,
this is a tough song though. He did it justice. He didn't disrespect it.
At all.
It definitely
yep,
was a single, but
yep,
it was that hit making formula
Yeah,
that
yeah,
he was going after.
yeah, yeah. I know Maxwell somewhere like salute, salute, salute. Thank you, thank you.
yep,
Somebody did it
yep,
because that song has been a long standing staple in R&B across
Lo-
generations.
Love and basketball on
You
me.
already know, man. When Maxwell did that, so for Tank to do it and then like take it up a notch a little bit and still, oh my god, I'm done. I'm done. I can't. I can't.
Shh.
I can't.
Let's go.
Let's go, man. Ah,
See through love. Who want to jump it
yeah.
off? Featuring Chris Brown. See Beezy.
Living in a moment.
Yeah, I'll drop it. Hey, See Through Love. Featuring Chris Brown, right?
Feel good to hear Chris Brown
Good
singing.
bounce and forth between Chris and Tank on this song.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Um, I think I really like when Chris Brown and Tank get together. I,
Speak
I
on
think I
it.
think I think I like it.
Talk about it.
I almost want to hear Chris Brown do a whole album with
Produce.
Tank,
Just let him
produced and
do.
written by Tank,
He need to do a Chris Brown R&B money
because he'll get him them other
project.
kind of songs
That
too, and like
part.
that would be cold.
That
That
part.
would be cold. You
That
know what I mean?
part.
But I feel like when they collab, they both are pushing each other.
All the time.
You know what I'm saying? Um,
Mhm.
Tank is competitive, right? I mean, he's admitted to that. Um, you know, and Chris Brown is like, I gotta keep up with Big Bro.
Exactly.
So, and you can hear it whenever
Yeah.
they get together, and
Oh yeah.
definitely on his song "See Through Love."
hmm I love.
I call it the TGT effect.
Yeah.
You hear other vocalists get on stuff where Tank is like touching, and their vocal game kind of become a
Yeah.
little bit more concentrated.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
because
Right.
Chris Brown is nice, but I feel like he pay more attention to the way he's singing when it's Tank, or if Tank is vocal producing. I don't know what's going on in the stew.
Yeah.
You
Might be a
know,
little bit of both.
but I've heard that. I've heard the same effect when I first heard Genuine and Tyrese on the TGT album. I heard the
Mhm.
same thing when I heard Tank do stuff with Latoya Luckett. I heard the same thing when I heard Tank do the stuff with Kelly from Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Every time I hear Tank
Mhm.
get around these vocalists
Mhm.
that we know and love, they flex a little bit. And we heard it with Chris Brown on Celebration. We heard
Mhm.
it with Chris Brown. Like we heard a few records with Tank and Chris Brown now, and we know what we get. So yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Crazy.
and the
Crazy.
sample in this too, you could tell it was going for that hit making formula. And a lot of people might not know, but that's the Anytime by yeah,
Brian
Ron,
McKnight.
Ron McKnight.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
Yeah, so
Thank you, Kurt.
that's my
Yeah.
take. That's my take.
Yes. Yes. That's definitely what it is. Definitely what it is. Thank you. I don't even got to say nothing. Y'all broke that all the way
Break
down.
it down.
I'm good. I'm good on See Through Love. Spoil her alert. Spoiler alert.
What we doing? What we doing?
What we doing? Now, this is where the waters get murky.
You know what? I'm gonna do
This is
something I
where the
don't know.
album pivots. Right here.
That
This is
came
where it
up a
happens.
little funny.
Now, let's keep it transparent. We've at this point, up until this point in the album, you've already heard like almost like a homage to himself in a sense of his past projects, what we've known him for, what he's been capable of doing throughout the years. Almost, and if you really start breaking it down, almost some of what worked and what didn't work, all mashed up with this, but at the same time, what we've known him for, what we loved him for.
Right.
All up until this point. This is the point where the album completely pivots. And now where it's like, I feel like he was intentionally trying to, okay, now this is where this is where I'm gonna start bridging the gap at.
Right.
As far as traditional and what's going on now. And in my
Mm,
opinion, I'm not mad at it at all. I felt like he finally found a way to coexist with what's going on now and what works with for him without getting
right.
too far away from who he really is.
Right.
Like I feel like he's finally gotten that place or whatever. And this was like a good attempt at that. And I applaud it. I definitely applaud it. It definitely has replay value. I noticed when I just got certain playlists going behind some of what's going on today or whatever, this will come on. And I'm like, okay, that
I,
fits in that mode.
Spoiler alert is cool to me. It's just cool to me because it's one thing. It don't have enough levels
Mhm,
vocally. Like
mhm.
he found a pocket, he rolled the pocket to death. Rhythm
Yeah,
section. I like
yeah,
this. We just
yeah.
gonna keep it here, fellas. You know
Mhm,
what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And one of the things I come to R&B for, I want to hear them levels. I want to hear songs go up. I want to hear, some kind of a
Hmm.
climax at the, I want to
yeah,
hear something else to the song. That's
mhm,
Right.
and those things are the things that make the R&B that we kind of grew up listening to
mhm,
consistent because the songs always have like a wave and a crest and a
mhm.
powerful part and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
New music is a vibe,
Mhm.
not because it's all the way different. It's just because they cut all them elements out. And they find
Yeah.
that rhythm section and they sit
And they
there.
just ride it out.
Mm,
They sit in the pocket,
Yeah,
and it's
definitely.
like, I mean, it's dope. The song is dope. I'm used to Tank not, I'm used to Tank not sitting in the pocket
he
Mhm.
for the
he see he's gonna get judged differently.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because see, and that's
because he
you know,
can. He could give
right,
us more if he
Mhm,
right.
wanted to.
mhm.
He just don't because
It's
he's
a
in the
vibe.
in the
He's trying
vibe.
to connect. He's trying to, yeah. I grab what he's doing. You
Yeah.
know, um,
He's trying to go where no
the
man
vibe.
has
He's
gone
trying to
before.
create a vibe on a record. You
Mhm.
know, and that's exactly what Spoiler Alert is.
Exactly.
It
The
has a
vibe.
bop. You know, this song it do got a bop. It's some witty lyrics in here too.
Mhm.
He was writing on this song. I also noticed on this song and others that he's using other people on background vocals throughout the project on a slick. And I didn't catch it until I listened to it on my last listen. So I listened to it 4 times. On the fourth time, I said, I'm hearing different vocals on. Every time I hear a background part, I'm like, who's that? I hear a little Jay Valentine back there. It's other people I'm hearing on this project. I've never heard him do that on a project. Use other background vocalists throughout the project. But this project is throughout. I think that's dope. I think that's dope. If it's definitely not my favorite on the project, but I like the fact of him, doing those elements, putting other people in the background, and
Yeah.
like he's circling and creating a vibe
Trying
by
new
doing.
things.
You know what I mean? So
That's that.
he did put some effort into it, but on a vibe scale,
Right.
and by doing the background, by doing these other elements. He just didn't do it on vocally. He just
Stay in the pocket. That's it.
stayed in
He
the
just
pocket on this song.
he just stayed in the pocket.
But I like it though. This song I definitely like. If the album is playing, it's not getting skipped for
Right.
sure.
No, exactly.
Take my time. Yeah, that's spoiler.
Yep.
Spoiler alert.
Yep. Definitely
All
sounds
right.
like something Jamie Foxx would have done.
I'll kick this one
Yeah.
off. I deserve. Hey, shout out to Tank for sampling his goddamn self.
Already. Who's doing that? Who's done that?
Yo, to me, this song was big flex, and I'm glad he did a video for it because it was he was trying to tap into that personality. Like it was very funny. Like he was actually making fun of himself in his video,
Right.
In a real dope way too.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
my
clever, very
Master.
clever. Big flex, big flex. That's it. Hey y'all, I can sample one of my hits to make another hit. I'm getting paid twice. I gotta pay myself royalties off the song to make a new song.
That's crazy.
That part.
Yeah,
The only other person I
Genius.
seen do that was Nas, and then I'm sure there's some other people, but yeah,
Genius.
even he fit in the same clothes from. It's like
that was dope. That was dope.
That was crazy too.
We ain't seen Tank with a bandana on since
Since the 2000s,
right,
early 2000.
And it's amazing how we thought he was like a stock dude then.
right.
To see the comparison and then is now it's like this dude was little in the
Right.
he was one of those skinny dudes on the low with a big old head.
Right.
Heck yeah.
I deserve.
Maybe I deserve.
It's a it's a
It's
follow
his
up.
first hit all over again.
Follow up from maybe I deserve, but it's way later, right?
Yep.
So
And it's still different.
It's interesting to hear because to try to continue something you did over 20 something years ago, he found a way to do it. He made it similar, but he didn't. He gave the new age feel to it. But like you said, Kurt, the lyrics is funny.
Yep.
Funny, witty. He put a little bit of heartfelt in there. A little heartfelt in there. I like that he had the I deserve still in the hook.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is super dope. I ain't got nothing. Hey, let this play on the album. Let it play.
All
You
the
know what I'm
time.
saying? Super dope.
Yep.
I deserve.
Yep. Definitely another go-to on the album for me. Like no matter what, I can never skip this song just because I love the original so much that instantly just the sample alone grabs me the second it comes on. Like it's undeniably Tank, man. What else can I say? We deserve to still have you around, Tank. Quit playing with us.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Stop it. It's rubbish. Hey, if Mother Anita Baker told your behind you to stick around, dog, you better listen to your mother. Listen to Mama
I
Anita,
didn't
man.
even have to write notes for this song.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Too late.
Oh my God.
My
Yep.
favorite on the album.
Yep.
My favorite on the album, hands
Yep.
down.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like
Um,
he was in his R. Kelly bag on this one.
favorite on the album,
Feel
man.
of it.
Like he, the the way he arranges and he he found a pocket and came in and out of it. That's what I feel like he's really good at. When he does that on the song and he gives it to you like that, he wins every time.
Yep.
Um, Too late is definitely that. Um, Definitely one of them songs. I definitely wouldn't mind this being a single. You know what I'm saying? With the visual and everything. Like I really think Too Late will turn heads again for him.
Yeah.
Um, Nothing else to say, man. Too Late is one of the coldest songs on this album.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, definitely one of my favorite records too. Too Late is crazy. I like the second half of the hook. Baby, you don't have to cut the water off. When you get into
Yep.
that little bag, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, all
Yeah.
right. To
Yep.
me, that's one of them records that could have been on any one of Tank's albums.
Yeah.
This is authentic. What you want, what you expect to hear from Tank if
Right.
you've been listening long enough.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's my take. Make it quick.
Yep. This was doggone him. Bring it down the back as far as the tone of the album, like down the back a little bit, like letting y'all know, hey, I'm still here, y'all. It's still R&B Tank.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm about to do after this, I already gave y'all a taste. But what I'm about to give y'all now, I'm gonna go all the way in on this. Stand by.
Right.
Like that was the
Right.
placement feel of it, in my opinion. But yeah, man, I'm not mad at this one at all, man. Too late. Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah, it did come at the part of the album, it did come at a odd place.
Yep.
Um,
It was almost abrupt in a sense.
yeah, it did come at an
Like
odd
almost like,
place.
okay, for a tank commercial break.
Yeah, yeah. But when it came on, I said, "Ooh." But yeah, too late, y'all.
Mhm.
Make sure featuring. Is this Feather?
Yep,
Feather.
feather.
Is she one of Tank's new artists?
There she is.
Okay. So I
There
thought
she
I
is.
thought
R&B money. Definitely an R&B money artist.
thought so.
Yeah.
Um I don't have much to say about this song. Um I just like the cool vibe on the
Yeah.
record. Like it
Yeah.
has a it I feel like this like okay, if this song was on her album,
Yeah.
it, it's
Yeah.
it's totally different.
Yeah.
On this album, it's just a vibe.
Yeah.
It's just a vibe like like spoiler alert.
Yep.
It's in that same vein to me, like a vibe type of feel. Like I grab exactly what he's doing on it, and it catered to her very,
Very,
very good.
very.
Um, Not a bad song. Not a bad song. Cool vibe. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would I would love to hear the reverse. Like you said, if it was on her album, I would love to hear a song more heavy with her because the hook is interesting, but the hook have this extended part that kind of give her an extended. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
she she gets rum on here, but it's not. But she's doing a hook plus something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to me, honestly, I think she makes the song.
Oh,
That
definitely.
feeling,
Oh, yeah.
that bop, right away, ooh, right away,
Uh-huh.
da 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 da. Like I like
Right.
she to me she makes the song.
Definitely.
She
Right.
makes the song.
Right.
Yep, definitely.
I agree.
Make sure featuring fella, y'all. Hey, this
Yeah.
like you guys said, it's definitely a vibe. It's a big old vibe. Definitely gives you Mila J, Janae Aiko
Right.
feel to it or whatever. It's definitely that approach or whatever, but it's super like top. This is definitely like top down in the whip, riding down
Yeah.
Peace Gate, sunset. Feel
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying, cruising the boulevard just when it's dawn. Like I'm about to go.
Yeah.
I'm about to go on a weekend trip type. Feel like it's definitely one of those. Like yeah, make sure like
Mm-hmm.
definitely ain't no slouch in this song at all. Feather outstanding job complimenting Tank. And like once again, Tank giving another artist a stage, man, to blossom, man. Like this is definitely one of those. I would not be surprised if she dropped a solo album in the future that this would not be on it.
Mm.
I'm pretty. I feel very confident in that being a reality.
Hmm.
Yeah. But definitely looking forward to hearing more from Feather. Not to take no shine away from Tank. But yeah,
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's
yeah.
see what happens with her.
Ha ha.
Let's take a ride.
Yes,
Now,
yes, sir.
how do we say this brother's name? And is
Rotimi.
this two different artists or is this one?
No, it's two different artists.
Okay. Say that name again.
Rotimi.
Rotimi.
Yes.
And this is T verse,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Correct.
Got it correct. Got it
Yes.
correct. Um, once again, I don't have much to say on this song as well. Um I like just like make sure it turned into a vibe.
Yeah.
So like these records are more new age, more vibe. I feel like they're for DJs,
Mhm.
DJ in a party. If you want to
Come on,
slide
let's take
if
a
you want to
ride.
slide an R&B record right after um
Take it
you
with me.
It's
know, you want to
it's
start an
the
R&B record right after YG, you
Yeah.
can slide Let's Take a Ride.
to me they play this in Ocean Beach. You know,
Mm.
like if y'all ever been to San Diego, y'all know Ocean Beach area is a certain kind of
OB.
crowd. This is
Infamous
Tank
OB.
doing an Afro beats type record,
Yeah.
and
Right.
and that's all I have to say about it. There you
Yep.
go.
Yep. Lose your mind in your body. Lose your mind in your body. Lose your mind
I
in
just
your
I
body.
just I just don't be knowing like I don't know the definition of the R&B. I listen to stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of song this is. It's like
Yeah.
to me, it turns into like another genre. It almost turns poppy.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know?
Definitely. And in the
Right.
past, historically, songs like this that were R&B songs but had this kind of feel to it, vibe to it, it's always been more popular than a lot of what we consider traditional in a
Yeah.
sense, or songs like this have definitely gone pop in a
Definitely a
sense.
DJ mixer. I feel that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they put it on an Akon song right after this, or something else, an Afro beat, or whatever.
Yeah,
Because
like
it's in
it
that
could
pocket,
just
definitely in that pocket.
slide in there.
Yep,
Somebody's pool party.
Burner
yep,
Boy comes on right after this. It'd be
yep.
crazy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yep, definitely. I 100% feel that though. Definitely, it's nothing.
It's nothing. Who want to start this
Yeah.
one off?
Oh man, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Huh.
Like this is definitely him, like going all the way. Like, okay, I'm finna give y'all what my interpretation of what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? The real swagged out, braggadocious, almost hip hop approach.
Right.
This is definitely one of those songs that would fit in the quote unquote rap sung category at awards. This is one of those rap sung songs. He's not really singing for real.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's full on today's genre.
That knob just turned all the way
Yeah,
to the other side. Yep.
yeah, it is. It is.
I feel
Um.
it's like a
Go ahead.
Drake record. It's not.
Yeah,
It sounds like it'd be a Drake record. Am I bugging? Is it just
No,
what
not
y'all
at
think in
all.
the chat? Like, if y'all listen to
Yeah.
this
oh,
album,
you ain't bugging at all,
the
bro.
song is dope, but it sounds like rather you than never you than love you nothing.
Yep.
Like it sounds
Mhm.
like a Drake record.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It got like that strip club
Yeah.
feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Not really lyrically, but it's just the vibe of it. It's like that's just where I would hear it at. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like that's the place where it would be. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's who it would cater to. Um, it's crazy because now doing this review, I'm seeing, I'm like, okay, he said I'm gonna put everything on this album. I'm gonna put, I'm gonna give you the vibe. I'm gonna give you the songs where I'm singing. I'm gonna give you everything. You know, um, and it's nothing got that strip club type vibe. He definitely turned his knob all the way, all the way to the left. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, man, not a bad song. Not a bad song.
Mhm.
Um, just this is the vibe part of the album, right?
Yeah.
So this is where it turns into that. Um, it's nothing.
Mhm.
You look at that concept can go so many ways. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
man,
Yep.
this is nothing. I got this. It's nothing.
Yep. Mhm.
You know,
Like this is almost like he's making a statement at this point. This is what's popular. This is what y'all want. It's nothing.
I can do that.
Do that.
Yeah,
I can wake up out of bed and do that. Awesome.
awesome. Featuring Black Tuxedo.
Tuxedo. It's cool.
Now, who's Black? Who's Black Tuxedo? Is he an R&B money artist?
Mm.
Uh, right.
As
Are
I
they just
understand
doing
it,
R? Is he just doing R&B, or is he gonna have hip hop artists on there?
I think so.
So
Because as I understand it, as of right now, I don't think he's all the way confirmed it, but he definitely made mention that Black Tuxedo is an R&B money artist
okay, so that makes it makes a lot of
because
sense.
it is a label.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So I feel like with this song, he's ushering that type of feel to cater to
Yeah,
what Black Tuxedo is gonna do.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's trying to give him alley oop. Like, let me give you a good look on my project because you're gonna be coming up down the pipe. This was not a Tank record. This was a Black
No,
Tuxedo record.
yeah. When I listened to it, I was like, I mean, is this on Tank's album? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It felt like it wasn't on his album. It felt like, you know how
A
you listen to
mixtape.
a Spotify playlist, and then
Hmm.
you walk away from your phone or wherever you playing it, and then the next song come on, you like, did it switch albums on me? That album ain't over yet.
Right.
That's what this felt like to me. I had to go back and check the phone to see if it's still on his album. Like,
Yeah.
you know, um, I definitely feel like this song was dominated by that feel that Black Tuxedo gave.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Black Tuxedo featuring Tank, awesome. What y'all think? What y'all think?
It's awesome.
Totally awesome.
Yeah. Hey, he
Yeah,
turned
man.
that knob, like you said, bro.
And look
Like,
at these names. It's nothing. Awesome.
uh-huh.
Like, you know, which leads us to regular. Look at these
Yeah.
titles. Start breaking
Fe-
stuff down. You like, wait a minute, what'd she say?
featuring Fetty Wap ad libs. Baby.
Yeah. Nothing that I do is regular.
Ba-
Nothing
It
is regular.
yeah, this sound like
I'm
yeah,
a
like
tell ya.
if he wrote this song and Future sung it, you wouldn't think Tank wrote it.
right.
Yeah.
Like that's how dope he channeled that type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like as a songwriter, I can appreciate um being able to warp into this. You know what I mean? Being able to go all the way to that extent. Um this is to me, this record is the record that he went all the way to the other side. Like you all the way over there now. You know what I'm saying? Um, cool record though. I don't think it's a bad record. I think that I don't think it fits this album though. And maybe it's just the placing of the song. But I just don't feel like it fits on this project.
Mm-mm,
You know.
mm-mm.
Tank just been writing records for people. And he said, I'm just gonna show y'all everything I got in my. That's how I'm starting to feel like that. Like the next
Yeah,
few songs, actually a few of the songs, like, yo, I like this record for somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, not no disrespect. Tank is Tank. Super OG, triple OG,
Yeah, you
R&B
can't. We
money.
can't take you. We
Yeah.
can't take away from Tank.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I just hear his other part. I hear the other part of his talent. Like,
yeah,
Tank is a phenomenal songwriter. He's one of the best songwriters we got. And he's actually one of the few cats from previous era that can give them something where if they do it, it sounds like they're going crazy.
Right.
But if he do it, it sounds like he chilling, like he too relaxed.
What they say? He holding back.
Right. And it's not the
It's
case.
not.
He
Yeah.
just writing music for the era.
Right. That's a skill set. That's a
Yeah.
skill set for sure. Um, I mean, that's pretty much all you can. He's not doing a lot in this song, so it's not a lot to touch on. You know what I mean? Um, it got more than one vocal on it, but they're like hype
Right.
man ad libs. You know what I'm saying? That you would hear on like a hip hop record.
Nothing that it do is
Regular.
regular.
yep.
Hey! Like got the
Right. Yep.
Migos ad libs in the background.
Yep.
Living the V, living the D.
Yeah.
Like if Mo3 did that, rest in peace.
Yep.
It sounded like he was going crazy.
Right.
Like Mo, yeah, some
Summer Killer.
it's another one of them.
Mm.
Now, when it got to this part of the album, I thought that the last record was gonna be what he usually would try to do for the last record, right? He um he usually give you one of them it's a ballad. Like he'll give you like a ballad, but it's one of them hard thought out ballads. You know what I'm
Like
Yeah,
saying?
like Kill for You,
yeah.
Kill for You,
right?
you know, what's the joint off the
Yeah, we're real Tank fans. We've been around
yeah,
since Kill
yeah,
for You, y'all.
yeah, yeah.
We've been around.
Day
He
ones
he
over here. Day
he
ones,
likes
y'all.
Yeah,
he likes to end with that most of the
Yeah.
time, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, if you remember "Sex, Love, and Pain," he ended with the Timberland joint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Um, but that song sounded different than everything on the project. So
Yeah.
that's usually what he do. He give you something that sounds totally different. He didn't do that here. I felt like he stayed right where he was with the last four songs.
Yep.
He stayed right in that vein. And I feel like he did that intentionally. I think he's trying to say, "Hey, I'm about to usher you guys into what R&B Money's going to do,"
Yeah.
Right.
which is
Everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh Feather, Black
Black
Tuxedo.
Tuxedo.
Yep.
He's about to usher you right into that. So when you do hear him on something, it's going to sound like these
Yeah.
songs when it's with them.
Who
Yeah.
is
I thought that's me just thinking that. He
Yeah.
didn't say this. This is
right?
just me
Mm.
trying to hear the album and see what he was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I think you're not wrong at all, Key. I got that same impression. When you hear this album in its totality, it'll definitely leave you with that kind of taste in your mouth. Like this is probably what's going to be the
Who
future
you loving
of the label.
tonight?
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I mean, man, I feel like it's another record that he wrote for somebody else. Like
yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
like straight up, like it would be a dope. Like this would be a dope record for RSVP.
Oh yeah.
I
Mm.
mean, couldn't you
Speaking
hear?
of,
Couldn't you hear Sammy and Ray J
yeah,
on some ratchet R&B stuff?
all day long.
Oh yeah.
Like pleasure P. Huh? What? I can.
No,
I'm just
from
saying.
that.
I'm saying I could hear them. I could hear them on a record like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see what
Right.
R&B Money doing with other artists because these songs is a dope presentation of a different styles of R&B kung fu he got. How he moving the old into the new. You know what I mean? But it's
Right.
like you got to also remember. Don't forget why people paying to see your show.
Exactly.
Shaka Khan.
Right.
I think about the old lady R&B divas back in the day. Everybody had a move. Everybody. I don't care what
Mm.
song you hit. I don't care what song you hit Shaka Khan singing. She gonna hit that damn super powerful full voice. She gonna do it. I can't do it. But voice ain't that booming. But you know what I'm going for.
Hmm.
Right.
Like you always like you hear Boyz II Men. Sean gonna give you a falsetto note. Why you
Hmm.
gonna Why you gonna give you a run when he can't keep
Right.
his neck still?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Factual.
Cisco gonna
Yeah.
sing. He gonna do his best KC impersonation.
Yep.
There are certain things that we grow accustomed to, and I'm trying
Right.
to think. I guess the thing I'm coming accustomed to with Tank is that he's just gonna do whatever the hell he want to do.
Period. Point
In
blank.
this day and time, for
Like
sure.
That
you
part.
know,
Yeah.
He didn't grew into this. He didn't grow into different styles.
Oh yeah.
And he's been flexing them on these
he's
Oh yeah.
last
been,
three albums for sure.
he's
Yes. Yeah.
been.
Yeah, man.
Yep. Summer killer, man. He just, at this
Summer
point, man,
Killer,
Tank.
man.
He letting everybody know, man. I'm free. I'm free of
Yeah,
your
Yeah.
religion.
yeah.
I'm free of y'all bogus contracts.
Eh,
I'm bigger dealing with the before. This is my show now. This is my game. This is how I want to do it this time.
right.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
that
wanna.
that's definitely the
I
way he.
will. I'll support R&B Money if I could hear more music from Tank that I'm accustomed to.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
man.
just to give it all balance. I feel you on that one, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He, Tank got a lot of albums, right?
it's a lot of
yeah,
So
music.
so yeah. he
yeah,
just he got some classics, man, for
yeah.
sure. Sex, Love, and Pain is a R&B Bible for a
Yes,
lot of R&B artists. You
yeah.
know, your
And this
your
ain't no
favorite
strike on
pop.
his resume. This ain't no
Your
strike on his resume by any means.
no, no.
Let's keep it a book. Like
Yeah,
this,
I feel like I feel like his resume you
It's too
can't
long
you can't do it because
yeah, exactly.
he's
and
done
it's
too
too
much.
much.
Yeah,
Can't nothing he do make him undo what he did.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
This
at
is
all.
one. It's one
Mhm.
of our goats. One of one of the gods of R&B. I like how the rappers be like, "Hey, yo, B, that's one of the gods." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If-
But
That's
it
how I think.
definitely does
Got
have some.
respect on it
It definitely does have replay value
for sure.
Yeah,
for us and for the younger generation.
yeah.
Right? It definitely got some.
Overall, it's a good album, man.
It's a good album for sure.
It's overall a good album.
Yeah, yeah,
I definitely, like I said, when we judge Tank, we judge him on an unfair level.
yeah.
To be honest,
Yes. Always.
I definitely judge him on an unfair scale. I judge him unfairly.
It's
Let me
like
say
I
that.
second.
You know what I'm saying?
I
the
second.
curse of expectation. We expect so much, right? It's not
Hmm.
fair. Just get what we
It's not
get
fair.
and
It
deal. You know
really
what I
ain't
mean?
fair.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, you trying to experiment? You can't experiment because it's unfair, you know.
You don't drop enough music to experiment on as often as we want you to.
Yeah, it's unfair.
You
Hmm.
don't
We
Right.
love
give us
Tank
the
though.
album. You got to come on now.
Yeah, we love Tank. We know
Yeah.
we know
I
what
wish
he is.
I wish people was doing like R&B like mixtapes so we can get all of this experimental stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of these records
That
would
was
have
the
landed
avenue
on
for it.
mixtapes.
Yeah, that was really the foundation for it. Especially when R&B started getting involved. Like, let me see
Heck
what
yeah.
works. Put these
Yeah,
fillers
man.
out there. Yeah. Hey,
Anyway,
Y'all got any
hey,
last
Tank.
shout outs before we get
Hey,
out of here?
Tank, you still an R&B god in our opinion, bro. Like, ain't no
man,
way you'll ever not be that. So we
Yeah,
salute you in this project, man. Tank R&B album review, y'all.
yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah. Shout out to Tank with the yellow tuxedo. He was in there, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He had some of the young bangalangers, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Black Tuxedo and Feather and
Uh-huh.
the whole R&B money. Jay Valentine resurrecting him like Methuselah. Let's go.
Already.
It's a lot of good
Still
R&B.
found a way to get Chris Brown on the album.
And Chris
Already.
He
got
always find a
Breezy's
way. He always find a way.
All the
pushing
time.
Breezy's buttons, making him sing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And
Yeah,
nowadays we know that's not easy for
Right.
just anybody.
Right.
Nah.
I just show you how solid Tank is in this industry, y'all. Real talk.
Yeah, man.
Yep. But shout out
You
to
know
the
it's
chat.
Yeah, shout out for the chat. Y'all hung around with
Shout
us,
out to our
man. You
followers.
hung
We
around.
appreciate y'all. This was a long one, but it was necessary.
Yes,
Give y'all
indeed.
full context of what this album is, what it meant to us, and how we picked up on it. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all hanging in there with us tonight.
Yeah, man. Y'all know where to check us, man. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, right
Yes,
here
sir.
on Isaac Convo YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't
Yeah.
already. Even if you have,
Turn
like,
up.
share at least.
Yeah.
That's your turn
And
up
we
right
gonna
there.
we bringing it to y'all, man. We'll be right back next week,
Yes, sir. And
and
this
Back in that
we'll be
concludes.
right
convo.
back at it.
Oh.
You know what?
You got to
And
do
this
the ad libs. You got to do the Migos ad lib.
What?
and this concludes another episode of Vibes and Convo, y'all. It's been
Yeah.
real. We love
Turn
y'all,
up.
man. Keep supporting. We got more coming for y'all, man. Check y'all out next week.
All right, y'all.
Sing
Peace,
it in
peace,
this.
peace.
Peace, y'all.